What's up, WBSE? The Whiskey Network is here to bring another good review of a Glendronach product that I know you're going to love. This is a limited release cask strength batch number 10. With me is Bill Vernell. I'm Chad Cadden. You want to tell us a little bit about this, Bill?
Sure. First of all, thanks to Gabrielle Marchand for getting the sample to us. We appreciate that, Gabriella. So this, as Chad says, a Glendronach cask batch or cask strength batch 10. And this was released on June the 9th. The distillery announced the 10th release of its highly anticipated cask strength, and we've never had this one. So it's a Highland single malt Scotch whiskey. This expression is expertly crafted by master blender Rachel Berry from a marriage of Pedro Jimenez and Oloroso sherry casks by bottling at the whiskey's natural cask strength, as was the custom before the turn of the 20th century. Glendronach Cask Strength Batch 10 offers connoisseurs a deeper insight into the distillery's signature character. Now, I will say, I'm going to throw my personal opinion in here before we taste this. A lot of people think cask strength is just a higher proof. I personally think the higher proof, as it comes out of the cask, it has more character and a greater depth of flavor.
Without a doubt.
And if you want to add water, an ice cube, whatever you want, after you taste it that way and see what it tastes, and I am going to add a little bit of water here after we taste it neat and see how it changes up, and we'll go from there. So that's my opinion of it. Chad, do you have anything to add to that?
I think being cask strength is what, going way back to the distillers, wanted to put out there. The people who made it put it in the barrels way back. And I think that over time, people started diluting it to spread out more whiskey, more bottles, more money. But the natural state of coming out of the cask, in my opinion, is the best way to really try a new whiskey of any sort. And of course, you can always add water, as you said. We got a glass of water over here with a dropper, spoon. Don't have my dropper, but so let's get to taste it.
Let's nose this first. And so they're characterizing this as a chestnut bronze, which yeah, pretty much is. Yeah, yeah. This is non-age stated, by the way.
Fantastic nose, no real alcohol burn on it for being the proof that it is.
No, I get a little chocolate, little caramel, oak.
I get the almond and raisins.
Yeah.
Slight chocolate mocha. A little cinnamon toast.
So,
somebody forgot to mute their phone.
Yeah.
He owes me $1. So the nose is stellar on this. It's really, to me, it's a little delicate for being 117.2 proof.
It is. And so the nose and again, I never know if Rachel Berry is the one that gives these characters or not, but as Glendronach posts it, it's mocha, apricot, baked orange chocolate cake, which I've never had that, with roasted almond, walnut, and raisin on a base of aromatic toasted oak. I'm not getting the baked orange chocolate cake, but I've never had that, so I can't say that.
That must be a Scotch thing.
Maybe. So let's get
into
it.
Scotch. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers, Whiskey Network. Wow. Wow.
That's very good.
I get that chocolate they're talking about, chocolate cake. I'm not sure about the orange still. Right there with like that dark fruit, like a plum and raisin.
I get dark cherry.
I'll go back and see if I find that.
Definitely like a chocolate covered cherry.
I kind of see where you're going with it. I'm not quite picking that up.
And the raisins.
I definitely get the raisins.
Raisins
the
come out
chocolate
on the finish.
Yeah, I get that chocolate, that burst right away. A little bit of spice, nothing crazy. Almost a nutmegish,
Yeah.
and maybe a little bit of almost cinnamon.
I get on the front of the palate, I get some fruitiness.
Okay, so their notes for the palate is richly spiced fruitcake with nectarine, dark cherry, and honeyed sultana raisins.
Yeah.
Never heard of a sultana raisin, but
I think it's a golden raisin.
is it?
To be
Okay,
honest.
okay.
I think that's what it is. But I'm gonna put a drop of water in this now. It does not drink hot at all. So all this is gonna do is open it up just a little bit and see what it does. Sometimes just a little drop of water breaks down the molecules and opens up the flavor profile.
The legs really kind of are really thin, but they just hang. I mean, you're seeing that, correct?
Yeah, I
I
see
mean,
it.
that's beautiful. The viscosity of it is
You know.
1 point.
I'm sorry, what, the proof is one?
No, I said the viscosity is 1 point.
Oh, 1 point. I thought you said 1 point, but the legs right here from where I took a sip travel all the way back down into the whiskey. Unbelievable.
So this is finished in both type of sherry barrels.
Yep, Oloroso and Pedro Jimenez.
That's delicious. So,
oh wow!
I mean,
it's amazing.
Over here.
What a little drop of water, and that's all I put in is just a little drop of water. It really opens it up. I can't say that I get any more flavor, but I get more vibrant flavor from it.
All right, so I'll put 3 small drops. Get that aired up and mixed up in there.
Absolutely delicious. Get more of the raisins on the nose.
Yes.
With the water drop.
I think a couple drops does open it up. I'm going to go in for my drop in the taste.
And that's not a drop in the bucket. The comedian. Always the comedian. And the verdict is?
I kind of like the nose better, but the palate, I like it without the couple drops of water.
I know why, because I know Chad. It mutes the alcohol a little bit, and he likes that burn.
Yes, I do. Power to the proof. But for real, this is a really good bottling. The Glendronach Cask Strength Batch 10 is bottled at 58.6% ABV, which is 117.2 proof. And in this, as is the case of all Glendronach expressions, develops deep color naturally over time from the Spanish oak, in which it rests. This is just really good. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about the whiskey. So it's going to be available across the U.S. at MSRP of $99.99, $100. Where would you rank this?
I don't know.
I mean, over the last year and a half, we've had a lot of Glendronach products.
Yeah, we have. I can't rate it up there with the 29-year-old that we had. That's 10 out
literally
of 10.
apples and oranges. I mean, that was a grand
but
slam.
on WBSE's, on Whiskey Network's review page, the way the scoring goes, I would probably give this a 90.
90?
Yeah.
I'd put it up there as well. I mean, for being a non-age stated, and I'd be really curious to find out the ages of the barrels, because this drinks like it has at least 10, 12 years in it. I could be mistaken, but I'd probably put it up in the high 80s to the low 90s. I'd probably cut that down to 90 as well. This is a awesome bottling, and I look forward to finding it on the shelves.
Yeah, good luck with finding it on the shelves.
Yeah.
As we know, it's tough to find things. So, Chad, you want to take us down?
Taking it down and out, and going to finish this outside. So Glendronach, Gabrielle, we appreciate you. So just remember, crack a bottle and share a pour.
That's what it's all about.
Cheers,
Cheers.
WBSE.
Cheers, WBSE, Whiskey Network. Cheers, Chad.
Cheers, Bill.